teaching you guys today is frequency isolation or frequency manipulation. It allows you to control the frequencies of a particular sound. You can do this multiple ways, but for convenience sake, let's say I want to control the frequencies within a song. What I'm going to be showing you is how to separate the frequencies within a song and put them into individual parts of the track. But first, I think I forgot to do something here, so I gotta fix it. No. Here we go. Alright. Now, let's say I wanted to control the high, low, and middle frequencies of a song. So what I'm going to do here is label one of these as song. And then I'm going to have 3 individual channels that I'm going to map it to control the frequency. Alright, now that we have those 3, I just need the actual song to connect it to. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be a little cheap here. Instead of going to search for it, I have it on my desktop. This is something my friend made a while back. So I am just going to take whatever I want from this and control it. Though it varies. Now, seeing as I have these channels named, I'm just going to connect this to channel 1, being the song and all. Alright, so now that that's done, what I'm going to want to do here is I want this channel song to go into these 3, but I don't want it to play any sound going to the master. Because, let's see, what is it? The send from channel 1 is going to the master, so whatever is played here in the song playlist is going to go to the master. So what I want to do is uncheck that and send the sound from song to low, middle, and high. And what I'm going to do here is sound from song is going to go to these 3, and these 3 are going to go to the master. Now, to control the individual frequencies, we're going to have to separate all of them in each channel. There's probably different ways you can do this, but I just did it this way because it's more convenient and I seem to know what I'm doing more. So this is low, so we're going to set this here. Put another compressor in here, high or middle, and then we got high right here. Now when you open up all 3 of these, the threshold for the compression is automatically adjusted, so we want to change all of these to go down, or just like the ones you're going to try and control. But I'm just going to turn these all down because I could probably do this wrong. So in any case, this is the low band, so we want to mute the middle and the high band. This is supposed to be the middle, so we'll mute the low and the high. And then this is the high, so we do the exact same thing except with a different channel. As you can see, it's going in a diagonal direction. So the high channel will be composed of very high frequencies from like 9,000 hertz and above, and the middle frequencies is from like 300 to 8,000 or 9,000. The low is obviously 300 and below. So with that being said, let's just give this a shot here in the playlist and try it out. Ooh, ow. Let's throw something on this real quick because it's loud. Limiter, and we're going to turn this down by 50. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, I think that sounds odd. That's not supposed to sound like that, but the original sound, let's see. I'm going to take these off for a second. The original sound should sound like this. Now, if I want to mess around and configure it into a way that I want it to sound like, what I would have to do is I would have to remap these back to what I just originally did and turn the channels back on and mess around with the compressor or whatnot for the separated frequencies. Now, from here on out, it's just going to be a little touch and go, you know, just trial and error kind of thing. So what I initially done is, I guess I screwed up the low frequency or whatnot, I screwed up putting the frequencies right here into that. Yeah, as you can see, it gets confusing. In short, I just messed up these frequencies by a little bit and I had to readjust them. So now I'm controlling the low frequency, which is actually supposed to be low, middle, and the high. Aside from that, now let's say if I wanted to add effects and control like the middle part or the high part of the frequencies. The best way to monitor it is to actually play it. And I can change stuff like that. I can just select these individual channels and stop it and play it whenever I want. Alright, so now that I have that done in the separate frequencies and different control, I'm going to add some effects and see what I can do to this. As you can see, I threw in Love Filter here, and that changed the high frequency into a triangle high pass LFO, so it adds more emphasis on the sound to change it as it's going with the song. It works relatively well, but as you can probably tell some of the stuff that you choose doesn't go well with it, so try and make light of your choices and just it's trial and go as you go along. as you can see, I get some stuff like that. Sorry if I haven't been talking much, but as I was saying, it's mostly a trial and error kind of thing. So I hope this sheds some insight, and hopefully you'll be able to get your own concepts of how to do stuff with frequency control and isolation or manipulation or whatnot.
Sudah